Shika, how has your preparation been affected by the rain here?
Practicing indoors is not ideal, obviously. We would want to go outdoors and practice because we hardly have a week's time to play against Australia in our opening game. But then, yeah, I mean, we cannot really help with the weather, so we're just trying to do what we can in the indoors.
As a bowler, what do you work on when you're confined to sort of working indoors?
We actually normally do not really bowl with our full run up. We try to just get the release going and, kind of work on the basics a little, get back to some drills. That's it.
Do you feel quite adapted to conditions as a team? Obviously, this isn't somewhere that you're used to coming, but you've toured quite a lot here. So do you feel like you're quite familiar with Australia?
I mean, lot of our batters really love playing in Australia, and also as a bowler, where you have that kind of bounce and initially first up. In a T20 game, obviously the ball doesn't swing as much, but then it does in the initial few overs. So yeah, I mean, I love bowling here in Australia.
Obviously, you've got quite a small seam group here. It seems to have been, the emphasis has been on spin. How are you assessing the group? It's quite a young one as well.
Yes, I mean, like the average, like someone else mentioned before, the average age of the team is 21, 22, and there are hardly only four of us who are above 25. So I guess bringing in a lot of energy and carrying no baggage, I mean, that's probably the positives of having such a young team.
In terms of seeing what role will that play in this World Cup? Obviously, you mostly depend on spin, don't you?
Yeah, we are actually backing spin bowlers to do our bit. But then, yeah, as a bowler, as a medium pacer, as any bowler, I mean, you are trying to bowl the best four overs that you can, and bowl as many dot balls and take wickets. So I really do not think that we are just thinking about spin. Getting the medium pacers to bowl. I mean, in all the matches that we've played, we've gotten two medium pacers bowling. So we've been trying to bowl, and it's about supporting each other well.
Okay, so just a little bit more detail tactically, what is your role if you've got sort of spin at both ends? What is your role specifically then to help the spin?
I've been opening the bowling in all the matches that I've played. So obviously, first up, it is. I mean, I am thinking about the early breakthroughs, so that doesn't change at all. When the spinners are bowling in tandem, it's just about in the middle overs. I mean, it's. I wouldn't say there are different tactics when a spinner is bowling and a medium pacer is bowling. It's obviously the first 6 overs we are trying for the breakthroughs going. I mean, to get the early breakthroughs, then it's about containing the batters and then coming in and bowling the best that you can in the death overs.
Just finally before I let the guys jump in, obviously early wickets are crucial because with people going so hard, the only way to stem the tide is wickets, isn't it? So tell me about how the game's changing, how you're seeing batters being so aggressive in the power play.
Yeah, I mean that's something that has changed now. 150, I would say, is a par score in a T20 game. So, and the first 6 overs, they actually take a lot of freedom and they try to hit as many runs as possible. So sometimes it's actually also about stemming the runs. So stopping the runs is very important in the first 6 overs because it's a miss hit also actually goes for a boundary. So as a bowler who's bowling the first 6 overs, you have to be really. I mean, you have to stay in the moment and think about what you're going to be doing. Are you going to go for the runs, or there are days when a batter just nails it. There are days that you just have to then take a backseat and think about not giving them runs.
You said it's a much younger dressing room now. Everyone has been talking about the dance moves. Have you started joining in at all in the dance moves?
I've got two left foot, so no chance that I'm joining them. But yeah, I mean, I sing along and I do whatever is possible from my end.
Cricket-wise, you're a swing bowler. Typically, you give the ball as much fuller length as possible. But you said bouncy wickets here in Australia. Does that change your length at all?
It does. I mean, I have to really assess the conditions when I'm going to bowl. The wind also plays a huge role on the grounds that we have played till now. There's huge wind blowing because they've been open grounds till now. So, yes, I mean, like I said, you have to stay in the moment and you have to change your lengths according to the wicket and the conditions that are there.
So, in the tri-series, did you bowl a different length from your
In
stock length?
Yes, in the tri-series, I was not getting the kind of in swing that I would ideally want. So I actually had to change my lengths. I was trying to bowl the hard length also in between. It's about mixing it up because if you are going to bowl to your strength, sometimes it becomes easier for the batters to hit you. So I would say mixing it up is the mantra right now.
So England especially go to that hard length and also change their pace on that hard length. Personally, as a bowling group and individually, do we see a lot of slower balls from the team? Do each bowler have more than one or more than two slower balls? Can you share how many slower balls you bowl?
So yes, I mean, firstly, to be able to get the slower ball going is you have to get into your rhythm first. No one comes and bowls the slower ball first up. So it's when you get your rhythm going and you are fully satisfied with your rhythm, only then do you go for the change up. So yeah, I mean, I tried 2 or 3 slower balls. They really worked. The Nat Silver one, the one which went behind. Unfortunately, didn't get a wicket out of it. But then, yeah, I mean, we have been working on the slower balls. We had a fast bowling coach for the Tri-Series, Subrato sir, and he helped a lot in terms of, assessing the batter's mindset as well when they are batting. So, and now we have another spin bowling coach. He talks to the medium pacers as well. So they have been huge help in terms of understanding the batter's mindset because sometimes slower balls on few wickets is not going to help. So I would say it's a combination of everything, and we try to bowl as many change-ups in practice before actually executing it into the game.
So your bowling coach is not with the group anymore? You said you had a bowling coach. Oh, he was only here for tries.
So obviously, like you said, you've come off that Tri-Series final against Australia, and your first group game is against Australia. Is it a disadvantage or an advantage? Disadvantage in that you lost out, so is there a bit of like left over from we lost that game, or is it an excitement of knowing it's probably going to be a sold out crowd because it's a home World Cup for them?
The first thing that we have actually been thinking about is whether it's a win or a lose in the previous game. We actually forget about it. We are not really thinking about the win or a loss in the previous match and carrying that ahead. No, I mean we have actually, as a group, we have actually worked on it, and we do not really take good games or bad games ahead to the next games. So I do not think also the final being that close, I don't think it's going to make that big a difference. It was just 11-run victory of Australia against us. So we're not really thinking about what happened in the finals. We were playing the Tri-Series, keeping into mind that it's kind of it gave us a cushion to adapt to the Australian conditions. Also, we are looking forward to the matches ahead. First game, obviously, we'll get on and play to the best of our ability.
One of the other girls mentioned that perhaps nobody expected the Tri-Series final to be Australia or India. Do you take the tag of being underdogs as actually something that is actually a good thing, that there isn't that overall pressure of everyone saying India are definitely going to win it, but then you guys have come so far in the last 2 or 3 years that you really are one of the favourites?
I'm sure that we have been called underdogs. I mean, you guys have a better idea because you're the media. So if we have gotten the underdogs tag, I actually will like it because we do not have any pressure. I mean, it's like the dark horses. So, but like I said, when we go out there to play, we know that as a team on a given day, if we play to the full potential of us, to the 100% of what is our capability, we'll beat any team. So we're just trying to bring in 100% of our ability on the game, on the match day, every day. So I don't think any of us is really thinking about the underdog tag, and we're not taking any pressure. No, that's not happening.
Last question.